They say if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but you give a man 2 RPGs and he'll feast like a king. Spawning into Everon, I was up for a scrap. So, I set myself a task of liberating this land with just 2 RPGs and a dream, and we might have just succeeded. First I had to set my loadout, ditch the rifle and load up on rockets. Gentlemen, do you have room for one more? Once I'd geared up, I made some new friends and we set off to take the first objective, or so we thought. We set out to Montagnac and just like that, Arma crashed. I was thrown into the ocean, no friends to be found anywhere. This classic Arma bug was quickly fixed and I found myself back with my pals. He's back, baby! You'll never believe where I just was. Pulling up to the scene of an ambush, you could see something serious had gone down here and we had to get involved. Unfortunately though, it was clear that we'd missed most of the action, and while I sat here waiting for further enemies to come through, it was clear nothing was going to happen. We pulled upon this supply depot, only to find that it was guarded by AI. I took a few pot shots, but very embarrassingly, succumbed to my death. This wouldn't be the last. God damn it. As I spawned back in and gathered my rockets again, we hopped back in a car, found a new friend, and off we were again to set up an ambush. If you're interested in joining me. Oh, hang on, is that already someone? We hadn't been here too long before we saw Humvees crossing in the distance. I had to take a pot shot. Oh, oh my god, it is. Did I just hit that? Ah! With the excitement now over, we got back to our objective, manning the ambush to prevent enemies from hitting our checkpoint. We waited, and waited, and waited some more. Only to decide to relocate to a better position where we might find some action. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Finally getting into the thick of it, we found some American soldiers and I let out a pathetic RPG shot. They showed themselves again and this time I was prepared. Suck it! A couple of quick frags to finish off the last of the US soldiers. I soon found myself eating metal as the grill of a Willys Jeep hit me in the face. Ah! We circled back around to the same location to see if we could flank an enemy Humvee, causing chaos with his machine gun. What a hit, son! A couple of lucky shots and we were inspecting the damage. This then led me to a more advantageous position where I found a machine gun. Unfortunately this was short-lived as I was ambushed by a US soldier. Trying to sneak up on an enemy Humvee up on the top of the hill, we found that hay in this game is possibly the worst cover. Ah! So again we restarted, taking a pot shot at an enemy in the distance. We've bloody got him. And so we came to our final destination, coastal Chautagne. We knew the enemy were hunkered down here, but we had the manpower to take over. We pushed the base, and with a few quick grenades into the windows, we were in. Running low on RPGs, we were in a really vulnerable position. Close quarters combat was not built for us. So we resupplied with some US rockets, and met our final enemy. A last gasp rocket to try and seal his fate. And we were left with one final opportunity. Suck it! The most satisfying kill ever recorded. And that brings us to the end of our adventure. We didn't quite succeed in liberating the island, but we had a blast along the way.